Okay, this is another episode of Making Waves. Um, okay, today we're going to talk about the ungrudgingly unattractive topic of filth. Filth. No one wants a filthy home, a filthy bedroom, filthy sheets. Do they? The ghouls were all lined up against me just 10 minutes ago. They had me, my whole body was shaking because the ghouls were just having a major, sending hate, like they just send hate at me. And my body's shaking. I go, what the hell is this all about? And the reason why, as far as I can gather, is because I was reading about Craig and Mark Kielburger of Canada, of the We group of charities, who are involved with a big scandal with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his Finance Minister Bill Morneau. The Kielburgers charity, apparently there's some kind of a dealie where they were paying off Justin Trudeau's mother and brother in order to get government money. Who are these Kielburgers? I don't know. They're really sketchy. Really sketchy. They came out of nowhere. Supposedly their parents were school teachers. But out of nowhere, all of a sudden they're in the national media. This was decades ago. All of a sudden they're in the national media. Not only in Canada, but they were on 60 Minutes in the United States. Sons of school teachers. Now, back in those days, no one looked at it twice. It's just, we didn't really know in those days. Well, we knew about scandals. There have been scandals in Canada for basically every government since Canada was founded. Politics in Canada is rotten to the core. It always has been. It's related to the monarchy. The monarchy is rotten to the core, Prince Andrew. And that's where Canada came from, that monarchy. And all the politicians from Great Britain, God knows how many scandals they've had. But the country of Canada, as far as its governance, it's governed by, someone says, losers. Yes. Really disgusting people. Have zero integrity. Zero. But as for these Kielburgers, looking back on it, they have something. As far as the elite of Canada goes, they've got some in with the elite of Canada, the Illuminati of Canada. No one, no young person, all of a sudden is having a meeting with the Prime Minister. Except if they're an elite. And no young person from my high school in Canada ended up on 60 Minutes. They have something. The parents, two school teachers, somehow have got, well, it's not a huge fortune, but they do own quite a number of buildings in Toronto. And they're friends with Victor Lee of Hong Kong, who's got lots of money. I don't know, the whole thing is stinky. These Kielburgers are stinky. They're stink bombs, the two of them. They're really good at smiling. Way back when they first appeared on the Canadian media scene, really nice smiles. Nice boys. They're dirty. They're dirty, dirty, dirty. Who else is dirty? 60 Minutes is dirty. CBS is dirty. Who's not dirty? Would be an easier question. And what's going on with this scandal? Zero, zilch. Very conveniently, we've got a pandemic on our hands, and Prime Minister Trudeau doesn't have to go to the Canadian Parliament because they've, arranged it. I'm not talking because I just don't have words. Planet Earth is a hell world. So said metaphysical author Stuart Wilde. Hell world. Dr. David R. Hawkins of Consciousness Research, he said, the whole planet, the collective of humans, it wasn't until 1987 that they just eked over the line into positivity. But even today, we have got demons in physical bodies running around, doing business, doing politics, doing whatever the fuck they want to do, because this planet is still a hell world. Which means, as many hundreds of years of church parishioners going into the churches, it didn't reflect. And what outpictures in planet Earth history is nothing but warfare and corruption. And an elite that owns everything and enslaves all the rest of us. It's very hard to get people off their asses. As much pots and pan banging that I do and others do about this fake pandemic and every other fake thing that comes along, there's still plenty of sleeping people. People who, they've seen the scandals come and go over the years. It doesn't faze them. They're brainwashed into stupidity. And until the population decides to wake up and clean house, we're going to be living in filthy, dirty sheets, in a filthy, dirty house, in a filthy, dirty world. That's another episode of Making Waves. I'm Jeremiah Was a Bullfrog.